Hey, gangsteroonies. I don't know who needs to know this. Actually, I do, and they know too. But you can be both broke and ugly and still have a right to life, okay? Nobody gets to run around claiming that they are the god in your life and use force, violence, trauma, and abuse to actually enact and execute that. You don't get to be coercively controlling in somebody's life because you think they're less than or that they deserve less than. Most of these people are idiots, okay, and they propagate their idiocy in this world. These women obviously don't have lives without trauma and abuse, and that's what they think is acceptable for other people, and that's what they wish for other people. But you can reject that. You can reject their belief system, which is trauma and abuse. These people are purposely, consciously abusive, and they try to instill that, manufacture consent in other people's lives. You know, these women are saying that the men that they work for target other women, and their job is basically just to sit there and demoralize and pretend to be light workers. But they are the ones that create these weird ass loops, thinking that because somebody is broke or ugly, that means that you can take their life or harm them, when most of these people are broke and ugly themselves. Okay? So I don't know, it might be in your best self-interest not to propagate superficial, petty beliefs that enable you to dehumanize other people based on just a whim, a changing whim. You know, society changes what they think is beautiful every so often. But regardless, it doesn't matter what you think is beautiful. People have a right to life, and you are not the judge or the jury or the executioner. You are an idiot who joined a repression group online to feel special, okay? You're always going to be a hater, and you're always going to be throwing shade, and you're always going to be trying to demoralize somebody else because you're the bottom of the bottom and you can't go any lower. So the only thing that you can try to do is try to take away other people's confidence and sense of self and self-worth and their will or their backbone, because you don't have any of those things. You've dehumanized yourself, and you want other people to accept it and dehumanize themselves and others along with you. You know what they say, misery loves company. Okay? So it doesn't matter what you are. People are not allowed to just sit there and psychologically abuse you and demoralize you and try to dehumanize you. These people are perpetrators, co-conspirators in a repression network. They're criminals. You are a criminal. You're always going to be a hater, and you're always going to be throwing shade.